like a little tiny way. Yeah, good advice. I will remember to do that from day to day. I promise I won't put any kale.
I'd like our G League team to do more driving and kicking. As a means of getting better swim relics, secondarily.
We want your time and data to be enjoyable and excellent training. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word MIX along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets to any upcoming games at the ticket booth or on our website.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Knicks, 3 spots below.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jones is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the small forward. And for New York, in at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. To the inside, lock at 6. And it's Towns missing. You look at the Knicks. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
Riding high, and with these home fans behind them, I think they're in really good position to enter the knockout round with some positive momentum.
And seeing how things are shaking out for the Bucks as well. They have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far, with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives the team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Jones tries in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Brunson against Jones. And that one's good. Brunson.
The first bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
On offense here, the Bucks. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Clarkson passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Outside Turner lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You got to have all hands on deck for this one.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Turner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Out to Clarkson. New York, no good that time either. Milwaukee in the lead. Loads it up for Giannis.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis's hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Brunson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones with the screen on Robinson. Antetokounmpo finds Jones. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Punch number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
And he knocks down the first one. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Jones from outside. Trains the three-pointer. Jones has got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
First in free throw shooting, and they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, G8. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. Now Robinson, still without a basket. From deep, Brunson, it's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So it's the Knicks now. A 12-point game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Antetokounmpo against Towns. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Out to Turner for the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
That one is no good. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Down low, it's tipped. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Jones looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. Giannis outside. Down to 5. Oh, my! What a play.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Brunson. The shot from the low post is good.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Bucks leading by 12. Here's Jones, coming off 31 points last game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to check out stats from Mikal Bridges. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Portis a screen on Brunson. Jones kicks to Portis. Pass to Kuzma. Anthony dishes to Jones. Out to Kuzma. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds, not tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Good.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Anthony taking his time here. Trent with the wide open look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Brunson, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical.
So it's the Bucks now. They're leading by 8. Jones finds Anthony. Outside Portis. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Jones. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Here's Shamet. There's a good screen. Pass to Towns. And the 3 off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jones, no luck.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Brunson, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
The wide open look here for Anthony. A 3-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 10. And here is Anunoby. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
24-16. 2 minutes
Jones with
in the first. 2 minutes.
Robinson pulls it in. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Shamet the pass to Brunson. Pass to Shamet. There's a screen by Robinson. Bounce pass from Shamet. Basket good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks lead.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. But it's all between the years with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Jones slams it home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Portis.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Jones. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brunson against Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Towns, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Outside, Jones. Pass to Giannis. Stolen by Clarkson. On the court for the Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Jones. And it's Prince in at the 3. Knicks trail by 9. Anunoby has the open look. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
That corner 3, a shot Anunoby is very comfortable with. He feels right at home there.
Jones against Clarkson. Jones, no luck. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Pass to Prince. Bridges against Turner. Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And that's 21 points for Magician. Here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Hart with a screen on Jones. Clarkson kicks to Hart. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Rollins the pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest. That game against the Heat in Miami. Anunoby outside. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Josh Hart. The Bucks also with the sub. Green's checked in. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
43-34.
Bucks leading by 9. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Kevin?
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis 4th.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Jones. He's got 21. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brunson scanning the floor. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Outside, Green. Back to Jones. Down low, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Anunoby outside. Brunson against Jones. 6 to shoot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brunson.
That is simply excellent ball control from Brunson.
Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Jones finds Giannis. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
You know, Craig, the one thing you love about the NBA Cup tournament, it makes these early regular season meetings matter much more than they used to.
A win is a win in the regular season, right? You can never have that taken from you. But you do have an extra layer of intrigue in these games with the NBA Cup going on.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Jones drives in. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brunson, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Jones dishes to Turner. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Turner with the screen for Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Rollins hits them both. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Portis can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Inside, Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Brunson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Brunson against Jones.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Jalen Brunson. Averaging about 31 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
First free throw is good.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Hart. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Now Jones. He's got 25. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
1:37 left to play here in the half. Clarkson for 3. Excellent D that time from Jones. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Kuzma. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Outside, Towns. That 3 off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Bucks making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Number 21, Kevin Porter Jr.
And 1:01 left here in the second. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Robinson a screen on Kuzma. Towns the bounce pass. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, nice movement from Towns there. Excellent teamwork. And Towns was the catalyst.
49.
Now here's Anthony. He's covered by Shamet. Portis a screen on Towns. Pass to Portis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Clarkson against Porter. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Clarkson. Kuzma outside. The tray. No good that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your alibi on Arena Entertainment.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the Power Rankings. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Magician.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bucks leading by 9. They've got Jordan Clarkson. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Towns looking it over. And there's the call on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
On defense, the Bucks, they've led by as many as 14 points. Clarkson, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Jones kicks to Giannis. Second half just getting started, about a minute played, and it's good, 2 points. Giannis has got 13.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Rollins. Pass to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important. The timing of that roll. It shows good finishing ability on the move.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been kept down to 9 in the bucket from Clarkson.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Prince. Here's Rollins. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Right side, Jones. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Prince. From 8. That one a little long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And Robinson is right there.
Robinson knows his strength, and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Here's Jones. Robinson with the block. Pass to Bridges. Shakes him. And off the drive, and in it goes. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
Jones with the screen on Towns. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Jones. 27 points for him. And there's the drive. Lays it up and makes it in. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Clarkson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Clarkson outside. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Rollins grabs the board. Bucks leading by 7. And Jones slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Giannis. Out to Turner. Now here's Prince. Left side, out of Kumbo. Moves back up. Giannis, automatic inside.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Outside, Towns. Jump shot is good. Towns has got 10 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
63.
Jones the pass to Giannis. Giannis with a head of steam, and Bridges with the block. Anunoby in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jones with Bridges covering. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jones. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Clarkson. Jones against Anunoby. Fires away from way outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 2. Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It led by as many as 14 points. Giannis sets a screen for Jones. Another shot, and the rejection by Towns. Clarkson against Giannis. To the right side. There's the trip. Bucks leading by 11. Inside. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Towns a screen on Rollins. Clarkson surveying the floor. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start swinging.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's see the best move. We have an answer.
Andrew Shamet checked in for New York. And the Bucks with some changes.
Substitution.
Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Number 1, Bobby Portis.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Count that one. Bridges has got it back down to within single digits for New York.
Agile and skilled. Let Bridges get inside with the rock. He'll find a way to get a bucket.
Here's Kuzma. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. They get it back. Towns the screen. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Anthony. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Shamet, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
Pass to Portis. Bridges against Portis. And here is Anthony. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Five to shoot. Back to Kuzma. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Anthony. To the paint. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Kuzma passes to Anthony. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. To end the drought, Kuzma can't get it to go.
They are winning despite his effort. He's been off all night.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Kuzma against Towns. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Down low, here's Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Here's Jean Yabusele. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. That's good from Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Deep two from Clarkson. And again, it's New York.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Kuzma outside. Portis is screen on Hart. Here's Kuzma, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Green. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Portis. And it's Anthony, and it's Trent in at the small forward.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Kuzma finds Portis. Here's Anthony. He's covered by Shamet. It's Trent on the wing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Junior.
Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Green. Green against Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
79.
Green against Clarkson. Outside Portis. Here's Anthony. Kuzma outside. Over Hart. Kuzma can't get it to go.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Clarkson outside. Oh, good on the three. And Anthony's got the ball here. For the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Trent. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
Portis against Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Jones subbed in for Anthony. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Prince outside. Pass to Green. Here's Jones. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns is Anunoby with it. Now Green defending. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jones against Towns. Count the basket. And that's now 35 points for Magician.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Shamet. Outside, Towns. Towns, the screen. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jones in the post. He's covered by Shamet. Jones tries in, and Jones slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Now here's Jones. Guarded close, and it goes down 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Green. Let's check in now with our Allie Lepores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Clock at 4. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Clarkson outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Close the alley-oop jam. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Back to Bridges. With a screen on Rollins. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And New York making a change. Shamet's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 44.
Brunson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Outside, Jones. Prince outside. Back to Jones. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Shamet. Covered by Rollins. Some nice passing by New York here. Shamet, the pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Now, just a 4-point Bucks lead.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Pass to Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo. A special move before the shot. Giannis has got 22 points.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Here's Brunson. Bucket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Hart the pass to Shamet. Offensive rebound out to Brunson. Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on Prince. And it's Robinson with the jam.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
95.
Giannis inside. Arch there. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Hart, and it's Clarkson in for Landry Shamet.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Giannis a screen on Brunson. Jones kicks to Giannis. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Brunson. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Now Robinson. Towns fires. And the rejection by Giannis.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Jones sends it back. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Oh, my
Wow. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
6 on the shot clock. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Rollins. Now Jones. Down he goes for 3. GA, you hear about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. And there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a...
Oh, man.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Rollins against Clarkson. Brunson. Good. Lays it right in there.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And it's Jones with the ball for Milwaukee. Carving in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Brunson cleared away by Jones. Bucks leading by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Milwaukee.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for a magician.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pops the alley-oop pass in there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brunson. The 3 goes down. Brunson against Jones. From 13. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup. 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course. So it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on...
Calm down, do not focus on the shot. Theatrical production. Like Broadway play? Yeah, like when it's big. What am I thinking? I don't know. Play? Oh my goodness, you guys are so super cool.
You want to come bird watch this weekend?
You know we have video games. Oh, you got 400 DVD. Wait.
Decision. What's your go-to activity?
Well, you know, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding.
I love it. Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get soggy?
Yeah, an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
That's a good idea. St. Jen is clear about the target for that? The subject line of the email is we team up with. What's their deal?